Welcome back to Winning Wednesdays. Don't you just love Wednesdays? Has it become your favorite day of the week yet? It's so empowering. It's so fun. The things that we're talking about are not only important, they are attainable, they're practical, and they're not overwhelming. So, thank you so much for giving me a little bit more of your time as we continue to change our mindset to be the winners that we are. So, today we're going to talk about mind games. Yeah, some people play mind games and it's not positive, but we're talking about it in a positive way. We're going to talk about strategies to have mental toughness. Just like we build our physical muscles, building our mental toughness is so necessary in this industry, really in any industry. But with direct sales, it's a unique experience that has unlimited opportunities, but it does require for you to have mental toughness. So get ready. We're going to play the ultimate mind game. We'll talk today about strategies on how to build our mental toughness because winning Wednesdays is all about fulfilling your mental game for success. So, we'll first talk about resilience building. So, I'm going to share with you some techniques that I've learned over the years on how to bounce back from setbacks, challenges with resilience. So, I'll probably split this up into two. So stay tuned because it's going to get really, really good. But let's start with step one. Step one is building your psychological armor. Okay. Now, this is what's necessary to protect you from the no's. I know oftentimes people, even myself at times, are afraid of no's. They can get burdensome, they can become heavy. But the only way they feel that way is because of the way that you're thinking. And so we're going to learn how to change that thinking. And like I said, give strategies on how to get mental toughness. So, first thing you want to do when we're dealing with rejection is one of the toughest obstacles we'll face in direct marketing. It drives away some of the best talent, some of the best people out there, who we see their potential, but they don't see it in themselves because they're just too afraid of the no's. It's been too painful. You know, um, Even some of the best salespeople that don't even know it, they get drove away because of no's or rejection. So, how do you handle rejection is the question. How you handle it is a critical part of your success. So, if you don't learn this early on, then it's a good chance you won't be successful. So, that's why we're talking about it because we're all going to be successful together. So, it's something that you battle with each day to keep you in the game. So the key is to prepare your defenses against rejection. That's the psychological armor. So just like we've heard of spiritual armor, right? In Ephesians, where you put on your spiritual armor to protect you from things that are spiritual. You need a psychological armor to protect you and to equip you to not be injured or unmotivated by rejections or no's. So the first key is no is a requirement for success. I'm going to repeat that. No is a requirement for success. What do you mean, Alicia? That sounds crazy. Well, keep listening and I'll explain it to you. Okay. It's the price that we pay, period. None of us are persuasive enough to get yeses all the time, right? And none of us are unconvincing enough to get no's all the time. So no's are a part of the game. So because they're a part of the game, how do we change our mindset? How do we have our psychological armor on us so that we're prepared and it doesn't injure us, that it doesn't cause us to fear or to revert, so to say? So I'm asking you right now, to just right now make the psychological shift in your mind and understand that you get paid for no's as well as yeses. You get paid for no's as well as yeses. So the only difference between those who are successful and those who are not is who tolerated the most rejection and disappointments. Imagine that. Who tolerated the most? That's the difference. So success is in the show. So it's a numbers game, right? With our product, we can offer it to people so many ways. We can do it online, we can do it face to face, we can do it through a Violet experience, we can do it through, a big gathering, a small gathering. I mean, there's so many ways you can run your business, right? But people need to know about the product that you have. Not only the product that you have, fabulous glasses and accessories, the opportunity that you have. And so in order for them to know, because it's a direct sales, because we are in the business of people, we have to share it with those people. So that's what it is. Next thing you want to do when we play the ultimate game is let me see, let me put it this way. It's not how many times people say yes or no, it's how many times you show or present the product to someone or the opportunity, because they are equal. Now I'm going to break it down this way. So let's say that you show the product or opportunity to 9 people. All of those people say no. Now the 10th person, they say yes. They want to host a party. They want a Violet experience and they want to invite all their friends because this business is awesome. They believe in it. That's what they do. So what do? At that party or that experience, rather, you earn $1,000. So you didn't earn $1,000 off of one yes. You earned $1,000 off of each time you presented the product. So you earned $100 the first no, the second no, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It all builds into it. So that's how you can kind of practically shift the idea. Yeses and nos are equal. So instead of looking at how many yeses, how many no's, look at the total amount of yeses and nos you got. What's the sum of, what is the medium of those yes and no's and the dollar amount you made, and that's what your yes and no's are worth. Okay? So that's a tip right there. Because we get paid for rejection, not a lot of people do, but we get paid for rejection. You must build your psychological armor early. You don't want to wait until you 3-6 months in the game. I mean, we're talking about fast start. You want to know that you get paid for no's. So your goal is to share with as many people as possible and do it fast, but do it with the mindset of knowing that you don't know why a person is saying no. Don't come up, some will, some won't, so what, right? So do it with the mindset, as I had to share this with so many people. I literally have the answer to someone's problems, and it's my moral and my personal responsibility to just share it. So we're going to go more into this, where I'll give you additional steps on how to build your psychological armor. The first thing I just wanted you to gather and really understand today is that we get paid for no's, that it's not a matter of no's and yeses, and you have to shift your mindset I'm going to give you all the steps on how to shift your mindset, practical tools, but just let that resonate with you that you have to shift, that we get paid for no's, and that we're going to build our armor. We're going to be prepared. And if we do get injured or we do fall, I'm going to have steps for that. So come back next week. We'll go deeper into that. Again, you can meet me every other Thursday at 8 p.m. for our Violet Grow meetings where we grow together. So thank you so much for your time. That was a little snippet, a little snip tip on how we are going to get our psychological armor built up and how we deal with no's or rejection. Until next time, later.